this is a moment of discovering your own light. And the more you identify who you are, what is your light, what you want to make your life about, what journey you want to embrace, the more you start being authentic, the more painful it is to keep holding on to things that are not yours. And you start questioning now all the stories that were told to you, that you believed in. Family stories, society stories, ancestral stories. Because right now, what all of you are going through is to find what is true to you. To find from everything that you were told and all the knowledge that was achieved through thousands of years that brought you here. So let's honor everything that brought you here. But now it comes the time to start creating the new stories, defining the new world. So the old stories brought you here, but cannot help you move forward into the future. So in a way, you are that generation that came here following one story, but now the stories are not working anymore. So have to figure the new stories that will help you move forward for you and the coming generations. And those stories that you are going to create needs to come from you. You have to, in a way, start removing all the lenses, all the filters that you have been using up until now. Find your own light and decide, okay, what am I gonna do with that light now? And that's how you write the new stories. The way life works is now changing. So the maps that you were using to navigate life are becoming obsolete. So here you are in this new land with no map. You have to create the new maps, the maps of this new land. And you do that by investigating, by understanding your journey, by discovering who you are. It doesn't get done in a couple of years. It doesn't. So that's why you might feel a little bit lost. But there is a lot of support. You have, in a way, a permission from creation to play and make some mistakes. You have that permission because you are the generation with no maps. The generation that here and there is gonna get it wrong. And from understanding that something was done in a wrong way, you can correct it and find the right way. So you are the generation with that permission to play more and get it wrong without having to deal with the consequences, because it's understood that you have nothing to follow right now except your light. There is no path defined for you. You are creating the paths. It's a lot of innovation coming. Some of the innovation will work, others won't. There's another new ways of doing things are coming. Some will work and some won't. But you are that generation that is giving form to many, many ideas of everything that could be possible for you, and then understanding what works and what doesn't work. And it's through this understanding that the next generations are going to start defining more and more out of everything that you are creating, out of everything that you are manifesting. The next generations are going to define what was useful and what wasn't useful. But you are the generation that got rid of the maps because realized that the maps are not longer serving you, and you are the generation now that has to start creating the new maps without all the facts. You are downloading information and creating things. And is the next generation that is going to start clearing the air and saying, okay, we can keep this. And this one was kind of a waste of time, kind of a waste of money, kind of a waste of energy. We do not need this. But you are the ones that are, in a way, and we always like to bring the idea of the supermarket. You are the one filling the supermarket with stuff. You are the one filling that place with a lot of stuff. The next generation is going to see, okay, this is selling very well, so we're going to keep, and nobody's buying this, so we don't need to buy more of this. But right now we are at the moment of this transformation where everything needs to be downloaded. So you are full of ideas, and that's why we have been saying, watch out anxiety, because your mind is everywhere connecting with so many ideas. There's so many that you cannot give your every idea space and manifest it. So you have to pick the ones that really matter to you and work on those. And everything that you are manifesting and bringing into your reality is what you must be doing right now. Even if in the future the next generation decide that they're not going to use it, your job in this moment of transformation is to download all the energy and manifest it. So in years from now, you tested everything that was brought right now to matter and decide what things you're gonna keep and which ones you don't. But again, you are doing all this work almost blinded. You feel that you just want to create and you don't know why and you do not know what. So take one day at a time. Take one day at a time to not create anxiety, because if you become anxious, you blocked all the inspiration, all the flow of inspiration that's coming into you. And don't ever think that you're wasting your time creating something that then becomes useless. Because what you are doing is giving options, showing directions. Imagine that you are in this new land, thinking of all the possible ways that you can explore this land. All the possible ways. And some roads that you are finding, that you are exploring, will lead you nowhere, but others will. So it's part of the process to discover as many ways as possible. The next generations will know which ones lead you to a safe place to then start building the new cities. Think of this moment in that way. You are the ones arriving to the shore and seeing all this beautiful land, and all taking different directions to explore what can be done in this new land. So it's a moment of excitement. You are the ones that really get to play. You are the ones filled with inspiration, downloading ideas. transforming those ideas into matter, into physical things. And that's what you are here for. Everything that you create is magnificent, but still, some things are not going to work. But that doesn't matter. That the work of bringing them, all of that, to this physical reality is not worth it. It is worth it, because those are the options that you are presenting, that you are giving to the next generations. Thank you for your question.